Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 7 of the Rise of Icelandic Football here with HK. How many times have I said that in an intro? That is for sure. It is not the Rise of Icelandic Football here with HK. It is the Dream of Liverpool in 2029-2030, and this season is going down to the wire. We've got 6 games left in the Prem, and look how tight it is. 66 points from us to City. Spurs have a game in hand as well. West Ham was down to 61st. You could even say Arsenal and Chelsea sometimes have a bit of a could, in the realms of possibility, still make the jump back towards us. But Man United technically aren't all the way away. They're 5 points away as well. If they lose a couple of games, we could be okay. The reason we're coming back for the West Ham game is obviously we're in 5th. But look at the run home. West Ham, Newcastle, Arsenal, City, Spurs, Chelsea. That is 5th, 15th, who we should win. 6th, 3rd, 4th, 7th. For this episode, we are doing every game. We are currently live on Twitch. Everyone's loving the stream so far. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch, follow the link in the description below. But without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Got to press continue, get into this game. We have to talk about a few injuries, but we'll talk about it in the tactics screen. We're going to turn it over to the assistant. They make a Ferreira offer, Antonio Ferreira. He looks decent, but not a player that we'll go for at the moment. Continue forward, probably in our shortlist, and that's why we got it. Obviously, you met us last time for the FA Cup. We have to go through results from that as well. And we'll get into that in just a second. I'm going to continue forward. It's a big game. Spurs play Tottenham today. That's huge. Cardiff play Man United, which is not the easiest game for Man U. City play Newcastle. Newcastle just took points off Chelsea, I think, or Arsenal. We obviously got West Ham. Some big games coming up for match day 33. If we go into our fixtures, since the last time we beat these guys was the loss against City, we then beat Fulham, Leicester, we drew to Palace late doors, we were behind in this game as well early. We then obviously beat Norwich and beat Bristol. It's a good run of form to be on this little run here, or we highlight maybe this run here, but unfortunately this run could be quite tough for us as well. In terms of the finances, we won't talk about it too much. We're going to fail because we lost a lot of money, but we should be okay. We're going to continue into it here. Get to the tactics. There we go. Come on, boys. We're going to find out a couple of results before us because there's an early game going on right at the moment as well. Going to continue forward. Get to the 3 o'clock kickoff. Arsenal beat Spurs, which is good for us in terms of finishing top 4, but it does mean that Arsenal close the gap towards us if we don't fail to win today against West Ham at home. West Ham do play a very good counter-attacking system, and against our sort of system, it's not the best. We are playing in our 4-3-3 now. Don't mind that little ding. That's episode 6 letting me know that it's ready to go in the background. So we can upload that before we upload episode 7. And we're going to get into it now. Fitness test. McFarlane's ready, but we don't want he might be playing. If we go back to other results for sure. Go back to other results as we get a little text through. Man City win. United draw to Cardiff. So maybe a chance in terms of the league table to bring the gap back. Everyone's in good forms, but we have a few injuries to talk about. Montero got injured during the stream with a broken leg, and he's still out for quite a while. The Wonder Kid is declining, unfortunately, because of that. But hopefully, we can do what we need to do. And, without him, it would have been nice to have him for this run home. He was growing sensationally. Woodburn's injured at the moment as well, but it's nothing too serious, just concussive. But Benny, what's the other one? He tore his calf muscle. He's been out for a while. But Alessio's been the star. His recent form has been sensational over most games since he's come in, that is for sure. And there we are. And hopefully we're going to be okay here against West Ham. It's a big game. Gary Davis on the bench as well. He did just score in a game before. Bell's back on the bench as well. He came back from a bit of an injury layoff as well. So the run home is going to be here. It's going to be JJ, Graham, Ollie. We see if JJ is growing quickly as well. JJ is growing slowly but surely. Determination is going up, which is important. And we're doing quite well. Anna Sayers needs a shout out because he is scoring goals for fun, 23 and 32 in the league. And Bradley Ward as well off the bench has been scoring most times he comes off, 12 and 20. He's doing quite well. Got to submit the team. We've got to get into it. Come on, boys, let's go. There was a good strike from Bradley Leahan, but nothing spectacular they need to show you in terms of great goals throughout the run. They got obviously Ludsman, who has been the leading goal scorer in the league. 5 games, 4 goals for England. He looks sensational. Obviously, we need to go do the job there. They got Joe Gomez, the former Liverpool man, out there. He's got lack of pace though, and Brad's on that side. Come on, Brad. You can do your job. Hopefully we can get in here. Set the opposition instructions. Very simple. There we are. Get closing down on him. Always hard, always, and weaker foot. Weaker foot on both Jonathan Gomez and Philippe. Press OK on that. Pep talk here. Come on, guys. Show me what you can do. I was meant to click that, didn't. I'm going to see if I am keen to avenge what happens at halftime. I'm going to save that chat for that. The game's tied. I can't deny Mikhail Matu is out the left back, which means that's why Gomez is playing. Focus on what we can do, and obviously I think we can get at Gomez. We're here at Anfield, which looks spectacular here on the game. We should, Wish I could go to Anfield one day in real life. I will one day go see it. It would be brilliant. We've got to start well. We're just going to ask us to start. We're playing this HK 4-for-3 DM. We've been playing Trent as a centre defensive mid. It's been working. The cross goes in. Robert claims, and it should be the end of the pointless highlight. This is one of the big games. Here we go. A win right now gets us up towards Man United, and the title is still on. If Man United start the fold, our goal difference isn't too far away from United as well. Chelsea, West Ham being pinned back here, but can we get out? They do move the ball quite well, and into Contreras hasn't got many numbers in, but he's beat two, and in the end the chance as well wide. Was definitely a chance here for West Ham. Need this game. This is a big one for us. In terms of the table, look how tight it's getting here at the moment in 32, 33 games played. We can't afford to draw because that gives Spurs a chance to come in and whip in too. Luxman gets on it, but can we win it? He's not got much around, but he does hold up. Good challenge by Graham, but it falls back to Contrast. Can we get another challenge in Williams? There we go. Florian gets on it. Florian finds Ollie. Ollie's ball long down the line. Looks for Brad in space, and he's exploited the space behind Joe Gomez, who's too slow to catch him. Into Sayers! 1-0 on the break by Liverpool. Let's go! As much as we're a good team at keeping the ball working the spaces, they've been working a lot as well. When the centre-backs look forward and look to release a nice long diagonal, Ollie just gets it and just goes, yeah, you know what, Gomez is out of position and he's only got 8 pace, so we're going to send Brad on his way. Brad goes there, he cuts the ball back, and there we are, Sayers is there. Let's go. 20 minutes played, 1-0 up against West Ham, but a highlight from kickoff usually means a chance. Hopefully we can nip in here and win the ball. Gomez gets on it, but that's Jonathan Gomez. Good well done by Ollie Woodward. Gets on the ball, finds Florian. Florian with a nice little long ball there. Not something that I'd like to see from us. I prefer to see us keep it, but Robert's ball, they play up well here to West Ham. Let's go. Checks in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, big time. Lennon gets on it. His ball to Santa Maria. Find a pass. Hits it from distance. Robert. What a save from the keeper. He saved that. I'm pretty sure that came out and said he saved. Look at the power on this, right? That is an unseen amount of power. Get behind the goal. Slow it right down. That is a save and a half. It is rocketed into the top corner. He has absolutely pulled this one out. He has the West Ham keeper. Robert with a great save. Santa Maria goes and look how quick that's coming. It's slow. That is uttering top corner. And Robert has gone fingertips onto the post. What a save. As much as goalkeepers have quite trashed in Football Manager 19, some of the animation they do to pull off saves like that is sensational. And let's use offside, so that's the end of the highlight. What a save from Robert. Sensational. Keeping West Ham in it. The game they can't afford to drop points in as well. Liverpool here, 29 minutes gone. Can we go and get another one here? Dominating the game in terms of possession and chances, but West Ham are a thing. Jesus, what a save. Yeah, that's right, Checks. What a save indeed. Florian goes long looking for a lesser. I prefer to see you keep it, Florian. Or maybe it was Ollie. Same way, keep it, boys. That's a part of the system. It's a long ball. Luzman's got pace. It's a good first touch. Takes it away. JJ with a good one-on-one save. There we are. There we are. They're still shit. Yeah, goalkeepers are still shit on the game. They let in some atrocious stuff. They need to fix that. They need to fix goalkeeper ratings as well. You know, you get keepers making penalty save and keep a clean sheet and get a 7.0 match rating. Gomez from this. Luzman! Oh, I need to fit it back in. Boys need to wake up out here. Come on, lads. We're going to give them a quick team talk. Concentrate. Get in the halftime 1-0 up and we'll go again. Come on, lads. 43 minutes gone. Big game. Here we go. JJ, play it short, and he does. He finds Graham. Graham, can he find a ball inside? It's a ball to Trent. He finds Trent. Trent now on the ball. Can he find a pass? Martinez into Santa Maria. Santa Maria, he's just driven in straight into Diaga, and now they've got a chance to break it. Philippe on the ball. Can Centeno press in here and force him back? He forces him sideways, but can we press in to keep our shape? Graham, go press in. Don't allow him inside. Can't punish. Can't let him do that. Got to punish him there. Williams now on the ball. His ball finds Contreras. He finds Gomez. They're working it well here between the lines here of West Ham. Contreras with another one. A chance to cross. Instead goes back to Gomez. Keeping our shape well. Can we press out and win the ball? It's a good ball to Philippe. Centeno rips in though, the world-class left back. His ball out here to let Brad. Gomez won't chase that one back. Sayers there. Keeps the ball. Ball to Santa Maria. First time. Robert. Well, bit of a weird animation from the keeper, but he's kept it out. It's another good save there from the West Ham goalkeeper. Headed away, and that's where they need to improve. Like, that should just be an easy catch straight at the keeper, and instead he's palmed it and then trying to dive back on it. It's weird. There we go. In the head, Alexander Arnold, Ollie Woodward. It was a chance for us to go 2-0 up right on half-time. It's going to be half-time. We're still 1-0 up. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, boys and girls. How are you going in the chat? What are you thinking of this right now? Into the pep talk. Look, don't get complacent. The job's not done. They seem to be okay with that. We need a better performance from Alessio, who's been in decent form of late, but hasn't done too much today. Been a little bit starved because we're looking down the right-hand side a little bit more because of Joe Gomez. Graham's going to get on that ball, and that's going to be the end of the highlight. 47 minutes played. 1-0 up. Can we do it? Yes, we can, we hope. 55 minutes played. Not much happening. I'm happy to stay on this controlled system and let West Ham come out and try and attack us. Robert's having a good game in goals, but so are we. So is JJ. Corner. Brad. Out to Santa Maria. Can he work a shot? He's crossed. Fools the Sayers. Back in. Alessio! I just said we need to see him step up, and he does. 65th minute. 2-0. Let's go. Come on, boys. We can do this. We can finish still in the top 4. Can we win the league? Decent half. Could be better. Exactly. Santa Maria, his ball in. Sayers now finds Alessio. First time. Robert can't save that one back across him. Alessio scores. What we wanted there. The 4 are playing well. In terms of who we're going to bring on, we're going to bring De Silva on to really help shut up shop here for Martinez. Martinez is going to go as a Mazzala. Just really be a bit more defensively minded on support. Lennon and Alessio with Sayers are playing quite well now, and the back four is doing a decent job indeed as well. We probably will look to shut up shop eventually as well and bring on and make another change as well. In terms of what we could do in here, we're going to bring Santa Maria off for Adam Bell so he doesn't get angry about his game time. We'll do that one there as well. Dominating the game. There might not even be a reason to shut up shop. But that is for sure. 85 minutes, 86 minutes, 87 minutes. What we're going to do here is we're going to bring Sayers off. And for the last few minutes, Gary Davis can go out there and get another run out in a Liverpool shirt. Save Bradley Ward off the bench. And we should be okay. And we should be home and hosed. A 2-0 win. Still staying in the 4. We'll currently go to 69 points. We would move 3 points behind Man United. Could we win the league? In the chat, can we win the league? Man United have a game in hand, I think. Off the top of my head as well. Pep talk here. Come on, lads. I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it up, lads. It's been brilliant. We've got Newcastle next. We'll be back for that one there, YouTube. We're going to cut to that one there. Man City linked with Graham after scouting mission. Who cares? Let's be honest. For everybody on the YouTube, don't go anywhere. We get to the Newcastle game just like that. For everybody on the Twitch chat, let me know what you thought of the game. And we'll be back in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube. Game number 2, Newcastle. In terms of the results so far, City have played and now tied points of us, but we've got a better goal difference. It means that we have to win this game. Spurs have still got a game in hand and will jump pretty close to us as well. United obviously have a game in hand as well and on 72 points, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Their game in hand is against Spurs as well, so we need to just keep on winning to make sure we don't fall out of the 4 or maybe pinch the title from United at some point. In terms of what Spurs are playing, Rosso is probably their best player, the Italian, even though he's getting quite on and old. And Potsdam, I feel, is their best player, the Dutch international goalkeeper. He looks quite good. We are currently talking about Saka and how he is a bit underrated, even though he gave away the penalty today by diving in way too tightly on Salah. You allow Salah to turn, you go down tightly on him, any sort of contact, you're going to go down, and that's just how it goes. I'm going to send the assistant to that one there, and we're going to get straight into it. Need to make sure our media handling gets good, but we will send the assistant to the occasional game, and we do so today. Trent getting on the ball, sunny but rain here at the Toon. There we go, and hopefully we can do what we can do against the Toon Army and Newcastle. Hopefully we can silence the Toon and get into it. Pulisic, is that the actual Pulisic? I would have noticed that was the actual Pulisic. Christian Pulisic? Christian Pulisic, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't even see him. There you go, look at his stats. Feel like he could be a decent player. Worth a little bit as well, Christian Pulisic, the American. Went to Dortmund, looked decent. Had a decent career, not the best career, not many goals or assists. Looks okay, Christian Pulisic. There we go. There we are. Under the right management, I believe Saka would have shined. Yeah, I think so too. We threw him under the bus a little bit at Liverpool as well. And then he had a falling out with Klopp. And that's I do like Klopp. He's very strong on what he says and what he believes in. He doesn't take, doesn't change for anybody. And even though Saka is probably part of the first team plans, he's certainly mine. As Lowe's is in here, and not just Ian in the end, the effort's poured straight at JJ. For a second there, it was a key chance there for Newcastle. Can't afford to lose this game, as I said. Really need a win if we want to win the title. Just a point here is massive in terms of staying in the top 4. Lennon now on the ball. Brad, ball back post. Gets headed away. Can Santa Maria get on it? He does. He hasn't got much there, but Conker gets on it now. Finds Trent. Trent, can he pick out a good ball? Finds Martinez. His ball's poor to Graham, but in the end we will keep it, which is okay. Graham's ball down the line does look for Brad. Brad takes a very good first touch. Good ball in back post. Alessio's there on the header. Doesn't get there. Centeno. Will he recycle possession? Looks inside. Still with Centeno. Still with Centeno. Centeno from distance straight at the keeper. Yeah, United 2 games in hand though. You have to keep on winning and hope United just lose. a couple of games. They have a decent run home. The only hard game they got left is Spurs. They should win the title. But you just never know. Here we go. Brad now on the ball. Still running Brad. Brad, can he pick out a good low cross? Drills it back press. Alessio Santa Maria. Oh my God, over the bar. It was great play. Great cross. Great knockdown. And unfortunately for us, put it over the bar. This is where Newcastle could be dangerous. Header, knockdown, bang. And we're 1-0 down just like that. Well, this makes everything a little bit interesting for the top 4 if we lose here. Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. From the corner, played well at the other end, and they just got one highlight, bang, boom, goal. Apart from the first highlight of the game, and they had that 1-on-1 which Lozio missed. He does score now, makes up for it. Can we get one before half-time, though? Graham now. Trent now on it. His ball across the box. Centeno from distance. Straight out everybody. Martinez, Centeno. Will he hit another one? Finds Alessio. Alessio, Santa Maria. That is well worked. That is very well worked, boys. Come on. We can't afford to drop points here against Newcastle. We want to finish in the 4. They think the goal should have been disallowed for offside. Who was offside? Alessio? We'll find out here as we watch it. Centeno's effort blocked. Hits back. Martinez gives it to Centeno. His ball out here finds Alessio. Where does he play it? Look, we'll go to 2D. We'll go to sideline just to make sure we make it really slow. At the moment, he's well on. Yeah, he's onside. He's level. There we are. Never mind. There we go. Go back to director. Go. Actually, it's replay. Go back to behind the goal. We'll just watch the finish. Good play here. Alessio's cut it back. Santa Maria. Ever since we changed him to centre mid instead of a centre attacking mid, he's been quite good. Russo from a free kick hits it just over the bar. Would have been a cruel time to concede right then. Can we work something in the last minute? Don't think we will. I'm happy to go in 1-1. Hello, you cheeky dog. Hello, you come and say hello to the stream. There we are. PP? You want to go outside, don't you? There we are. We'll go into the pep talk and I will tell her, keep playing the way you are and the result will come. The boys acknowledge that. We have been playing well. You have the ability to make a real difference. Going to get into the second half. While I do that, I'm going to quickly go to the side door just here and let my dog outside. And there we go. Highlight should go off and we haven't got no highlight right at the moment. There we are. Still ticking away. Start thinking about changes soon. As there's a free kick. The ball's chipped in. Back post. Headed away there. And maybe Newcastle can go on the break here. They definitely look like they are going on the break as I walk back towards my computer now. It is Pulisic on the ball. Still with Pulisic. His ball out wide finds Tom Cake. Tom Cake finds Russo, who's apparently their star man. Pulisic now on it. He finds Lozio. Good first touch. Lozio's in here. JJ makes himself big. Good save from the Liverpool wonder kid goalkeeper, the Colombian international. Seen him make plenty of big saves in his lifetime here at the club. And we just defend this corner well. We do okay. We do press it out. Not doing enough with the ball at the moment. I'm just going to, well, I was about to say get creative, but in the end, low corner mark. Oh my God. That's how he's going to score his first ever goal for Liverpool. Really? What a way to score. Ball, Martinez has just smacked that one there at goal, and it's just hit Conke and gone in. We'll take everything we can get, though. Playing all right at the moment. We might switch to the counter just because Newcastle have to come out and try and win this game now. Santa Maria, though. Can we make it free? Brad, don't miss, son. You won't. Oh, he does. Postema makes a good save. What a finish, yeah. Martinez just stood there and watched it. Oh, my God, corner. We're about to change the system. Headed away, though. Only as far there as Beanie from distance. No, he looks inside. It's a good challenge, but falls to Russo. Into Costa. Tackled. Falls to Dover. Oh, it's just wide. 10 out of 10 finish, says the chat. I agree. That is for sure. In terms of what we're going to do, we're going to keep everything as it is at the moment the same. We're just going to move to the counter. Sit a bit deeper. Don't play out. Look to exploit each flank on the counter and really say if Newcastle want to come at us, we'll just hit you back on the break at a much higher tempo. Don't retain possession and play on a bit more discipline and press okay. We could bring on like the Silva for Martinez, just a bit more defensive. We will do that and just go him on the Mazzala on support and see how he goes and confirm that one change there. "74 minutes played," highlight. The ball back from Kuki, back to JJ. Can we go on the break here? Work something, goalkeeper. There we go. It's a good ball out there to Centeno. Speaking about Liverpool goalkeepers, a good distribution. Alisson last night. Oh my days. Well, this morning for me. Brilliant, just brilliant. His distribution is amazing. Brad on the ball now. On the break we go. Kenny whipping a good ball. Alessio's free. How have you hit the crossbar? How? Now on the break too. We concede from that. Alessio, you're getting dragged. Through. Good challenge, Ollie. Get it away. Alessio from the 6-yard box. Free, unmarked header has hit the bar. Obviously, can apparently cost down a ball. Make sure that we can man mark him. In terms of what we're going to do here, we're going to get Sayers off, but we're actually going to go to 5 at the back. And we're going to bring Florian on. I'm actually going to bring Centeno into here and Alessio into here. And actually put on Guardia as a defensive fullback. Get Centeno in as a wing back on support and play that sort of system like so. We're now just going to sit very deep, try and keep the ball, retain possession, be a bit more disciplined, stick to positions a little bit more at a much lower tempo on defensive, press, take a breather and waste some time. And really just look to just keep it now. Confirm that change. I left someone on an attacking fullback, but that's okay. Should be okay. Confirm the change and off we go again. 88, 89, time ticking away. We're going to press pause and I'm just going to tell the lads to concentrate for the last couple of minutes. Come on, get the concentrate until 93 as an important win for Liverpool. It should be home and hose now. We also should throw the ball in. It should be the full-time whistle. It's not. Doval now. Is it a chance here? Costa from distance. It could have been a cruel row. Instead, it's going to finish full-time. Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. Pep talk. Look, lads, I'm very pleased with that. Well done. It's a good win for us in terms of staying in the fort in the title. We've got Newcastle in a few days' time. Tight cast for the silver. Liverpool rises off the magazine. What that does for the table means we move to 72. We're equal points with United, but United have 2 games in hand, have a slightly better goal difference. City 69 points, 3 points behind us. Spurs are now 10 points behind us, which means we should be okay. West Ham, though, have got a game in hand. Spurs have 2 games in hand. It's interesting. We lose here. We lose every single game for the rest of the year. We probably won't finish. This is a really tough run now. 4 games left. Arsenal, City, Spurs, Chelsea. Tough run now. For everybody on YouTube, stick around. Episode 3. Part 3 of this massive run home. We'll be back in just a second. Enjoy what you're doing at the moment, and I'll see you back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, to the Arsenal game here on YouTube. The Twitch chat is going off. As always, check us out in the link below. Give it a follow so you know we go live. We are playing Arsenal, but a lot has happened since then, since our last game. United have played their game in hand against Southampton. They also played Spurs, and they lost both. You know what that means? We are currently top on goals scored. That is correct. This is not now a top 4 run-in. This is now a Premier League run-in. And to be honest, if we both lose, City can win the title as well. City aren't out of this. If you're not taking City out of this, technically Spurs have an outside chance as well. This is an absolutely sensational Premier League run-in. If you go to United, we actually attended the game as well, the last game. They lost to Spurs 3-2 in a crazy game. Lucas Vera scoring in the 91st minute in what was a great game. This is the goal that sent us into raptures and made us believe that maybe the title was there or thereabouts to do it for ourselves as the game loads the goal. It was a goal that was super important for us, of course, as well. If we go into the game there, and obviously they got the ball in here. The ball went forward, but they won it back here, and then Sanders gets on it. They keep it well here, Spurs, and they work the chance for Lucas Vera to score. Vera there at number 9. Just watch his run. He makes a nice run back post here, and there he goes. The ball was caught by Price, but the same thing seems to happen here again. There we are. They win another long ball. Ball's headed away. Headed down by Jenkins. Vega gets on it. Sancho. And then just win it again here. Just here. There we go. And just watch Vega go. He's a man on form. He gets one-on-one with the keeper. And he's not going to make a mistake. Bang! Through Price. Price arguably could have done better. But that was a goal that gave us the chance. And then we beat Southampton. And then we watched this game on stream. Southampton scored a goal right on halftime. A deflected effort from distance that went in. And there we go. We're obviously going to get into our game against Arsenal. Now, if you look at Man United's schedule quickly, right? They don't have another important game for the rest of the year. They have got Leicester, Fulham, Leicester, Everton, Palace. What I'm hoping is they start resting players for the Champions League and they don't win. Going to submit the team. It's the same lineup again. No point changing it. They were so good. We have to play well here against Arsenal. This is a huge game. We probably have to win every game to win the title. I don't think we can. I think that it's still United's to lose. We know how good Hodgson is. We've seen him play against us on stream already. But for everybody on YouTube, you know, Langua is a very good elite striker as well. Maguire is sensational. The Northern Irishman, Diallo, he's quite good as well. Arthur Ferreira, we know all about him. Victor Hugo, our boy. Good old Victor, world-class player. And Lewin there, the goalkeeper from the Ukraine, who has broken Icelandic cards before in some of the games. We've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Go out there and make the difference. And for the first time in a long while, we're not going to set opposition instructions. We're just going to let them go out there. I'm delighted for Santana's 200 games. We're going to have to wait and see. That's what soccer's all about. Don't press me for an answer. I'll walk out of here. I don't care. we'll go out and attack from kickoff because that is our way. And there we are. Arsenal now. Victor Hugo gets on it and they start. Come on, boys. One time. Go win this game. Maguire, they're going to have a chance. What a save, JJ. 14 seconds to carve us up. Can we wake up, please? But JJ, what a save. Get to behind the goal. And let's watch that one back. Maguire's there, 1v1. Here we go. Still with Maguire. On the ball. Just way too easy. 2-1 win has been predicted in the chat by Checks. There we are. Look at this. JJ makes himself big. Gets down sharply. That's going in bottom corner. He gets a nice little hand on that. Look at that. Just past the post. Well done, JJ. At least JJ's away. Everyone else fell asleep there from kickoff. And in the end, Arsenal nearly putting us 1-0 down very quickly. Come on, boys. Cleared away by Trent. Can the highlight end, please? Yes. Come on, lads. We demand more. Wake the frick up. Go out there and play. As it stands right now, Liverpool are going to be clear than Man United. Centeno now. Conky now. His ball inside. Alexander. His ball long. It's very long. Sayers, will he get there? He might. Not our sort of style of play. We'd prefer to keep it. But look, in the end of the day, the ball's up this end. Maybe we can press in and win it here. Can we press high and press Victor Hugo? He's good with his passing. Linger there. Good by Santa Maria. Play Brad. He's open on the other side. He's gone the wrong way. He's fine Alessio though. Ball out to Martinez. Martinez, good touch. The Argentinian! Front post! Bang! Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. An incisive break. A great press from Santa Marino. 8 minutes in. Liverpool 1-0 up. The boys are jumping around. They're loving life there. Santa Marino presses in. Sayers gets on it. Sayers though takes a touch. Should have went out this way. Let's be honest. Finds Alessio though. Alessio's chip was good. Martinez takes a touch and he won't miss that one there. Lewin doesn't even bother. And we go 3 points clear on top of the table. Here we go. Graham now. His ball to Trent. Trent gets taken there. Lugger in there. Old back. His long ball. Can we win that one? Instead, it's going to fall to Hodgson, the English international star striker. There we are. Good ball in back post. Diallo's up. But Conky gets up. Santa Maria really flick it around. Centeno instead kicks that one long and gets it away. But it's going to come straight back with Ferreira. Ferreira finds Diallo. Diallo's will back to Ferreira. Ferreira now. Can he keep this one? There we are. He finds Diallo, but that's picked up there by Alessio. He's pulled down the line. Sayers obviously got very good speed. In the end, Centeno comes forward, wins that one. Sayers now with him. Can he find a ball inside? Finds Brad. Brad with a chance. Lewin. Oh, what a save from the keeper. He put it straight at him, though. Pick a corner, Brad. Just pick your corner. In the end, still 1-0 up. Corner doesn't lead to too much. Leon is going to chip this one in. Martinez will get on that. Alessio, good challenge. Martinez hit it. Santa Maria. Lewin with another good save. Come on, boys. We're doing well. Come on, boys. Hopefully the Anfield crowd is going absolutely amazing here. It could be a title. Sayers from distance as well wide. Oh, my days. 55% possession, 56% possession. Doing what we can do at our best. There we go. 25 minutes played. Can we do what we can do? Doing well. 56% possession. Loving it. Come on, boys. Get out there. Let's go do what we need to do. JJ gets on it now. And his ball goes long and very long. Sayers now. Can he get up? Victor Hugo does well. But can we win out there, Brad? He can. Well done, Braddles. That's good what we want. Finds Martinez. His ball into Santa Maria. Takes a good first touch. Looks out on this other side for Alessio. He's got too much to ask of him. And Diallo will get on it. Can we press in here, though? Don't let him go too far forward. That's a great ball over to Titan. Hodgson's in one-on-one. Can JJ save us again? Instead, Hodgson blasts well wide. Key chance there for Arsenal. JJ's having a good game, though, in goals with that great one-on-one save earlier. It's going to be hard to beat him when he's in this form. Graham gets on the ball. Back inside to Ollie. Ollie now. His long ball down the line. Looks for Sayers. Sayers the poacher. Arsenal caught sleeping. Sayers, though. His shots efforts wide. Chances are plenty either side. And no one really hitting the target. That is for sure at the moment. Another highlight, though. Lewin from the goal kick goes long. Can we get up? We do with Trent. Trent gets it to Leon Hay and Brad. His ball's poor. And Victor will cut that one out every day. Back to Lewin. Lewin now. Can he find the ball? Still with Lewin. His ball long. Headed away by Graham. Sayers still headed away. He finds it. Trent. His ball there. He finds it. Brad. Brad now. His ball over the top to Sayers. Sayers now still on it. Still with Sayers. Sayers. Alessio. Falls back to Sayers. Oh my God. How have you missed? You've been a man in form. How have you missed that? Sayers. Stead was still top here. Goal difference is huge as well, obviously, considering how tight it is. Goals for only 87 and 76. City have scored 83, but they've conceded a heap as well. Get into the pep talk. Look, don't get complacent out there. Someone looks stressed. Look, Ollie, you've been fine, but there's more to come from you. Still look stressed. Look, as long as you play well stressed, I don't care. I'm stressed, but come on, we can win this. Anyhow, long ball to Alessio. Alessio now on the... Still with Alessio. Still with Alessio. Get to the byline, Alessio. Here's ball back post. Headed away from Ordbic, and it should be the highlight over. Diallo. Nildo, I don't know how they've got to here, but Graham clears to Alessio. Sorry, Mum's texting me at the worst time possible. Sayers now on it. Stewart says. Chance to win it. Oh, what a save from the win. He's having a good game, the Ukrainian goalkeeper. That is for sure. His ball there. Finds Alessio. Alessio, long ball into the box. Headed away. Finds Brad. Brad from distance, well, wide. In front of the cop there. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go do what we need to do. Here we go. The ground looks amazing, but can we get on it? It's a good block. Can we go in there? Victor Hugo. There we are. He's longer away. Can we press in here? Victor Hugo again. His ball. Conky there. Santa Maria. There we go. Ferreira. Longer away. Can he find a ball? Can we press in here? Arthur now on it. Don't let him get forward here. It's a good ball over the top looking for Hodgson. Can Conky get up? He does. It's a good first touch. The effort's over the bar. Someone went down injured. Jonathan Maguire did. That is for sure. The keeper is on today. Yeah, Lewin's having a very good game, isn't he? He's only got a 6.7, even though he's been great saves. I hate the match rating system for goalkeepers. It sucks. Martinez now. Graham back inside. Martinez. Can he pick a pass on? He looks for Santa Maria. He turns. Finds Centeno. Oh, just play it to Centeno. Why are you going one pass short? Instead, Hodgson flicks it back to Bryce. Bryce's ball out here. 30 yards around to Langui. Finds Arthur. Finds Hodgson. Hodgson finds the Frenchman out wide again. The Frenchman looks inside to Arthur. Well done by Martinez to close it down, but it falls back to him. Martinez got to close down again, son. Arthur, Ferreira, Bryce, Hodgson there making the square. And well done by Conke. Can we win it? We don't though. Marino's going to come forward. Centeno, the world-class left back, gets on it. Sayers now. Can you turn? Find Santa Maria. Santa Maria driving at the defence. Still with Santa Maria. He looks for Brad. Brad, Sayers, chance, falls. Alessio, bang! 2-0! Let's go! The title is on, boys! Let's go! It's taken a slice of fortune to beat the winning goals, but we will take that for sure, and it's 2-0. Sayers works with the Santa Maria, makes a great driving run in between the lines, plays a great ball into Brad. Brad's cut is good to Sayers, as is a better pull the trick. It's a great challenge by Marinho. It falls to Alessio. It's a bit unlucky there for the Arsenal defence. They did well enough, but we are 2-0 up, 60 minutes played. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's keep the same thing, keep it going. Santa Maria's apparently not having the best of games, but we'll get him off at some point. I thought he'd been playing okay. But apparently on a 6.1. Ollie now, can we keep it? Conky now, back to JJ. JJ's ball, second line, that's pretty good. Well done from JJ. It reminds me a little bit of Allison there. His ball finds Brad. Brad inside to Trent. Oh, it's a poor ball there, Trent. Look, Langari's moved inside into his natural position. Ferreira. Hodgson's moved out here to the right. Arthur with a chance. Nielsen there. JJ, what a save! Reece Nielsen's been denied. JJ! Winning the title off his own hands, maybe. Made a great save at the start of the game, and then he saved this one. Oh my, JJ. Oh my. Oh. We're in safe hands, boys. He's a good keeper. He's worth the 17 mil, the 14 mil release fee. Look at that. Nielsen's blasted that. JJ goes backwards on the goal line. What a save, JJ. I love you. You're my life. Great save there from JJ. And then in the end, it gets cleared, and that was going to be the end of the highlight now. The keeper is on today. JJ's on as well, apart from the win. 73rd minute highlight here, but we are going to bring off Santa Maria for Joe Da Silva, who can play a little bit more defensive. Get him on as the Carrillo or the Mazzella. Maybe on the Carrillo on support. In terms of who else we can bring on, everyone else is having a decent game up there. We could go a little bit more defensive. Sayers isn't having the best one. What we could do is bring Bradley Ward in because he's a little bit more taller and just get him to hold play up and be a nuisance and good for JJ's recent form though. Yeah, JJ's been on fire. He's been on fire. The boy over the top, the Sayers here. I'm about to drag him. We might score and kill off the game. Okay, we don't mind. Long ball over the top. Sayers is about to come off. He's gone over to the cop to do a cartwheel. He loves life, and now he's going to come off. He was on the 6.4, but never right Sayers out. Conke, though, gets the ball, just punts it into the channel. Not much on, so he goes, there you go. Sayers as a poacher. That's why I like poachers. They make these runs into the channels. You get the right player player traits on him, like beat the offside trap, moves into the channels. That will make those runs for you. Confirm the change. Just still get him off. Give Bradley Ward some game time. That should be game over, though, ladies and gentlemen. It should. But you just never know with Liverpool. But Brad's on the ball. Finds Trent. Goal difference is so important. Martinez. De Silva now from deep. De Silva straight on the win. Could have made it 4. Could have killed the game off for sure. In terms of bringing someone else on, anyone else that we can bring on and give game time to? Adam Bell before he gets angry. But we're going to bring him on here for Trent and just move him into this centre midfield role as a deep line playmaker. Or advanced playmaker on support. Yeah, there we go. Go to free midfielders. It doesn't matter. We scored a goal while making a change. I don't know how it's happened, but Bradley Ward again off the bench. Every time he comes off the bench, he scores. We scored twice in 5 minutes. Game over. 4-0. We could go in a party mode. Arsenal being demolished. Martins gets up. It was headed away. I don't know how it's got back into here. In the end, Centeno wins it well. Alessio gets on the ball, and I'm guessing it's across to Bradley Ward at the front post. Yeah, we've seen that plenty of times from Ward making that great run. The 6'2" striker. Scoring again. Yep, get Bell on the field. 4-0 up. Don't give him a highlight. It doesn't bother me. Arsenal are being absolutely dominated right now. We do owe JJ. If any one of those chances go in, especially the first one in the first couple, first minute, Reece Nelson's with a chance in the effort over the bar. Or the one at 2-0. It changed the game completely. Arsenal get momentum. They drive forward. Instead, we are now 4-0 up. And maybe Bell can put in a good ball to make it 5. Instead, it's cleared away. But that's a weird camera angle. But Nildo gets on it. Nildo now, who finds Arthur. Back into Reece Nelson, who's come off the bench. I'm surprised he didn't start. He does have a very good card. His ball finds longer. Finds Shobbers inside. He's not going to miss that. He absolutely destroyed the net. You see the net go bouncing around there? He blasted that one in. Unfortunate for JJ to concede, really, as well. Like, he's had a really good game, the goalkeeper. Kept us in it for sure at times. And now with 4-1 up, we shouldn't lose from here, should we? Scholabers, though, great effort. Look, we just blast the ball into the back of the net. There we are. And we're 81 minutes, 82 minutes. We should get home from here. Goal difference is huge. United need to score 4 to get back to being top. 82nd minute, though. We can't afford to concede another one. I tell you what, they're coming through now. Jovanic, his ball out to Reece Nelson. This would be a bottle job of all proportions if we can lose from here. Ferreira, ball back post. Shobbers header straight at JJ. Thank God for that. Look, we can't afford to concede because goal difference is so important. So, just go deeper, much normal, play out. Yeah, we actually can stay on play out. There we are. Just do all that. Be disciplined, retain possession, play even safer, waste time, be more fluid. Be more structured. Okay, there we are. We're not going to change it massively. We'll still be okay like that, but there we go. The ball in. Ward, bang. Game over. 5-1. Love it. Absolutely love it as we're responding to the Discord. Just telling them, look, we are going on a run here if you want to join the Twitch chat. Graham's ball out. We do play out so well, though. Linehan goes on a run. It's a great run there. Linehan still on the ball there. His ball gets cut. Ward hits. What a goal. Look, he deserves to finish it there, but he scores another 2 off the bench for Bradley Ward. He loves scoring goals for fun, this guy off the bench. What a substitute striker he is. Anyhow, all back on the ball. Linehan gets on it. We're going to win this game 5-1. We scored a goal on contain. Standing football manager. De Silva now, his ball finds JJ. JJ, just get rid of it. That's not a problem. He finds Alessio. Alessio second lines will keep that ball there. It looks like the managers are having a nice old chat there as the game is shortly off. I was a little off my score prediction. Just a little off the 2-1. 5-1. Just a little bit off checks. As we go to full time, Liverpool 5, Arsenal 1. For everybody on YouTube, that is huge. We will stay with it until we see Man United's results. Are they playing later on today? That is the question. Of a superb win, that was for sure. I don't think you can underestimate it. I was hoping he would be having. He was magnificent for the money. There we are. Klopp disappointed and humiliating defeat, which is great for us. They were expecting to make a Graham bid. When do United play? Is it later on today? Today's date's the 27th. Is it today or is it tomorrow? They play on the... They play an FA Cup game. Okay, so for everybody on YouTube, we won't see that because they're going to have another game in hand again on us. We just have to keep on winning and keep doing the things. But at the moment, we've gone from can we finish top 4 to can we win the title this season? We will see you in just a second here, YouTube. If you're on the Twitch, don't go anywhere, of course. And we'll be back in just a second. A nice casual 5-hour stream at the moment as well. Gotta love that. Welcome back, YouTube. City at the Etihad. Oh, well, at the Manchester City Stadium now, it's called, apparently. You know what we mean. Liverpool. I'm a bit of a mess because I don't know how we're in this position. 6 draws, 6 losses. And Man United have lost 8 times this season as well. They haven't played their game in hand yet. And if City win, they go to 72. And all of a sudden, when I was playing Spurs and Chelsea, we could not win a game for the rest of the year. And if United falter, City would then win the league as well. It's interesting to go into. We're obviously going to go through the team. It is the same lineup. Do you expect me to change it the way we played against Arsenal? No way. JJ actually won Player of the Month, which is sensational. His form has been absolutely amazing recently. The 18.5 mil that we paid. We go to his last look at his form. Just plenty of 7.2, 7.1, 7.1, 7.4s. Brilliant stuff. I love when JJ's doing that sort of stuff. Our goalkeeper's in good form. I'll bring the chat over here. We know City so well because we've played against them so many times, but Piemonte there is a very good striker. Niang there. Vizza on the other side is very good in the star man. We know a lot about D'Amico. Played against us a lot of times against when we were at HK. Hammadine looks quite good, world class, and same as Kotterman. At the back, they're just, Yates in goals. The English keeper actually doesn't look too good. Maybe their keeper is injured. Well, that's a good piece of news. Backup keeper, very good, not very good at one-on-ones is what we're trying to say. They look okay. There we go. Dressing room there. Got to get into pep talk. I'm expecting to win here so we can qualify the European Champions Cup. I'm going to put the pressure on. I usually don't go down this road of putting the pressure on, but I'm going to put the pressure on us. We're going to leave the tactics the same. No opposition instructions, same as last time. We deserve the place to collar, so hopefully the players will go out there and put in a suitable performance. I don't really care about if it's raining or not. I use these matches a lot. It is Liverpool versus City in a game that could decide if we're going to win, even be in a chance to win the Champions League, to be a chance we're going to be champions of England this year or not. Can we win the Premier League? This game would probably decide it. Away at City, I just want us to see us go out there and play well. We played City in the Cup where they played very poorly, did City, and they somehow beat us 2-1, going on the attack. I'll take a draw. I would honestly take a draw right now and go into the Spurs and Chelsea games at home where we just demolished Arsenal and see if we can demolish them as well. Here we go. Vizza on the ball, though. Can we just keep our shape right at the moment? Can we do it? That's another good ball into Vizza, who finds Piemonte. Get your hand down, Ollie. It's no way it was off. JJ now gets on the ball. Just play it out wide. Not a problem with that. He finds Alexander. Alexander finds Ollie. Ollie finds Martinez. Martinez's ball finds Brad. Brad now on it. Still with Brad. Come on, Brad. He beats one. Come on, Brad. Get down the byline. Keep going. If they score from here, I'm going to get very upset they haven't put the ball out of play. Because he's just pulled up, sure. Piemonte on the break. Man City here from distance. Okay, end of the highlight. Brad has not warmed up properly. He's pulled his groin. Apparently, it's okay. Apparently, according to the game, he doesn't even have to come off. Leave it. We're not going to question it. Vizza now on the ball. Corner. Can we defend this one well? It falls out here to Niang. Deflected everywhere like pinball, but cleared. In the end, Salia's going to get on the ball. Puts it back out here. Can we win the ball? We do. Graham, can we go on the break? We've got Sayers up here. He's got good speed, and so does Brad. Brad's ball over the top. Sayers, can he get there? He doesn't. In the end, it was a poor ball, and Devise gets on that one there. And they are going to play it back to Yates, who's not the best goalkeeper in his one-on-ones and stuff, but his kicking was 15, I think. Anyhow, Centeno on the ball. Santa Maria, good ball through to Alessio. Good challenge, though, from Salia. Can we get back on this one? Do we do with Conky? Can Martinez get up? He doesn't. It's a bit rushed from us a little bit. Niang on the ball here. Ball over the top. Ian Monte's going to be 1v1 here. Can JJ's in good form? Save. JJ goes big. Well done, JJ. Great save from the player of the month goalkeeper. Made himself huge there. Brad on the corner. Headed away. Was the poor corner. Sayers heads it back in towards Brad's feet, though. Brad, can he whip in a good ball this time? Brad's corner. Finds Martinez on the edge of the box. Would have preferred to see him whip that one 6-yard box. Instead, we're going to lose it, and Cotterman's going to go long. And Piemonte there on the halfway line's made a very good run into the channels. Piemonte all by himself. Lays about D'Amico. He's not going to miss that one there. On the break, 1-0 down, just poor decision making. Brad's in a great spot to just whip that ball in. Instead, he lays it. We're being a little bit too cute. Just get that ball whizzing across the 6-yard box. Put the young 23-year-old goalkeeper under pressure. That's not too good for City. Instead, we don't. Piemonte has done that so many times against us when we were at HK. He just comes from deep, picks up a nice long ball and lays it back. City got to 72 points right now. We obviously stay on 75. We haven't had a shot yet. We haven't created anything. Going to go. Get creative. Work something, boys. Not even our best of days out there. No one's having a good day. City with another chance. Vizza, ball in, headed, knocked down. That's a goal. It's put in by Pablo Cardone, who I thought was off, but apparently not. Well. What do you reckon, chat? I reckon the counter's going to come out very quickly. When this ball's here, is he off? It's going to be tough to tell from here. We might have to go back to the actual replay. It just flicks Cardone and goes in. I reckon he's in an offside position. This could just be me, and we could be just being like talking absolute hodswash. Just pause it here. Go back. Sideline. It would be such Premier League. There's drama here. A lot slower. So the ball falls to Niang. Every one of those Man City players is offside. That's offside. Let me know in the Twitch chat, but that's off. We might see if we can rewind it just back a little bit. You know, if Vizard puts his ball in quickly. And then we go all the way. Yeah, keep going. Pause. A lot slower. I think this is off. We're going to look at it again. Piemonte knocks down. Niang's going to hit this one first time, and everybody's offside. He hasn't even hit his boot there, and he's off. Linesman! What can you do? We're going to have to go maybe to something else. Get back to faster to highlight. Alessio corner. We'll pause so we can get back to director and play it. Ball in. Poor corner. Alessio ball back into the box. A good ball at 2. Deflected. Santa Maria has to score. He goes from the possible angle. We get a little bit lucky. Our first real attack. Jose Santa Maria has put that one in. Well done, Mr. Angel. Ooh, it's a big goal for us. Picks us a lifeline. We haven't played well at all. Alessio's ball, it's lucky. It's deflected into Santa Maria's path. In the end, the keeper, who's not got very good one-on-ones, proves again that it's not there. Standard FM, yeah, I know. Offside for sure. Oh, man. It should be 1-1. Linesman. Should have been off. If they ask me a question about that, we're going off. And the FA can ban me if they want. I don't care. And now Santa Maria gets on the ball. Can we go score 2 goals in 2 minutes? Alessio, ball, Sayers, someone with him? Has to be someone with him. Sayers loses out though. Can we get on that, Graham? We do. Brad's down the line. Find Brad. Poor ball though. Has to be on the ground, not in the air. He doesn't want that. Niang's ball. Piemonte making another run. Piemonte still. JJ. Oh my God. What have you done there, Conky? Didn't need to. JJ, save us. Piemonte versus JJ. Oh, he says the keeper the wrong way. 3-1 City. This game keeps just eking away and away from us. It's proving to be hard. And Piemonte, well done there. There we go. Liverpool, we're still top technically, but City, this is good for their goal difference. Oh, don't concede another one here. Win the ball. Salia there. Come on. Vizer. Come on. Got to win this one. Get in there. Oh, Sully's on it. Good run from deep. Don't make it 4. Back post. Niang's going to head it away from Conky. Brad now. Can he find a pass out? Looks for Sayers' feet. Does find Sayers. Alessio's on the other side. Play him. Santa Maria. Go on a run. Finish, son. Oh, he's put it well wide. Definitely going to the counter at halftime. Definitely going to the counter at halftime. 48 minutes. Get him in here. Aggressively tell him this has not been good enough. Go to tactics, keep it the same, but we're going to go to the counter. Going to go to team instructions, going to sit deeper, going to look for each flank. Be more direct, pass the ball into space, sit deeper, make sure Piemonte can't go into the spaces and start again on the second half. Piemonte is killing us right now. The ball's long. Delhi on it. There we are. Cordo and back in there to Delhi. It falls to Sayers. Well, there's going to be a highlight from kickoff. I wouldn't mind that at all. Instead, it's a very poor ball. And if it is going to be a highlight, it might be City's here. Piemonte's ball to Niang. Cut the highlight. Delhi on it now. Get in there. Whip in. Come on, boys. Dear Miko. We've got numbers in and around the ball, but they worked it out here to Fernandez into Hamadain. He's on the ball now. His ball through. Dear Miko. Vissa. Good ball. Salia, back post. That's a goal for D'Amico. Was he in an offside position? He wasn't, apparently. Arguably could have been in an offside position there, but D'Amico's going to help put City 4-1 up. And this is game over. You're going to lose the both Man City sides handsomely away. I'm pretty sure he wasn't offside. He's made a run from deep. Oh, hello. Nah, that ball's square. That's D'Amico there. Nah, he's onside. That's fine. Skip. There we are. Continue forward. Just half a second, I thought it was off. 5 makes it problems. Here we go. Press in here. Come on, boys. Delhi now. Still with Delhi. Come on. Header. Away. Ollie. Good. Can we go on the break? We can't. The ball doesn't fall to us. Hamadou. We're not doing anything to win this ball back right now. Delhi now. Can we get in? Brad, here we go on the break. Find Sayers. Alessio surely on the other side. Come on now. We have to spring this counter big time. Have to score from this attack. Brad's got to get there. He will. Whip it, son. Front post. There we are. Oh, he's hit the post. Sayers! Can't do that. Here's what we're going to do. Trent's going to come off. We're going to have to go to 2 up top, I reckon. Bradley Ward on quickly. Come on, son. Advance forward on attack. Let's go. Come on. 3 goals. Confirm the changes. Let's go. Free kick. Need a score. Leon doesn't mind a long-range effort. Will he hit one? He does. In the end, it's straight at Yates. That's easy for the keeper when you have 10 1-on-1s and he's not very good at his handling. Lewis Cook comes on. Come on, boys. It's a corner. Come on. We need a goal. Brad's corner in. Headed. Willie! Here we go! Ollie with the header! Come on, 4-2. There's still enough time. 60 minutes played. Can we do it? We need a point at least. 2 more goals. Come on, boys. There's time. Here we go. Sideline, apparently. That's actually probably not a bad director thing. Get on that. There we are. We want to go back to not director, behind the goal. Ollie with a great header. Top bins. There we go. Come on, boys. Another highlight straight away. Centeno now. Here we go. His ball there. Ward now on it. Can Ward find a pass? He does. He looks for Martinez. Martinez now finds Santa Maria. Santa Maria, his ball. That's poor, but Ward might get on it. He looks inside the Brad. Brad finds Sayers. Sayers back to Santa Maria. Can he pick it a pass? Looks for Centeno. There's numbers in the box. Ward's at front post. Ward doesn't win the header. It falls to Santa Maria. His ball by Brad. Brad on the volley. Oh, it was a chance. Got to keep it at your feet. Take a touch. Hit the target. 64 minutes. We are all over him all of a sudden. Well, Ollie goes big and long. Ward might get there. They're falling asleep. Where's the numbers in the box? Good challenge. Celia clears. And they're going to be on the break. No, they're not. Centeno now. Come on. Still with Centeno. Early cross. Oh, my God. It just falls to him. It hits 2 players and falls to D'Amico. On the break. Press him. Good challenge. Well done, Centeno. Come on. Ball inside. Don't lose it. Good. Concave. Goal. Game over. We're talking about making Football Manager esports. That would have happened in real life. That's why Football Manager can't be esports right there. Because when you give the ball in the back line, your defender just stands there and goes, yeah. Right? I am going to be Conke right now. Ball comes in. Add that there today. Boss. Not that! 5-2. Far out. We're all over him just then too. And now all of a sudden, we had chances to make it 4-3. Instead of 5-2 down, we need 3 goals again. Santa Maria whips in there. His ball finds Alessio. Alessio, can you just find a nice ball down to Ward? Ward now. Put it back inside. Finds Alessio. That's rushed. That's rushed. He didn't need to. Come on, Centeno. Go again. Come on. Got to win this one. Got to score right now. Here we go. Come on, Conke. Good ball. That ball out towards Brad. He's not going to win that one there. Bell's going to work that one there, surely. D'Amico finds Piemonte now. Can we press? Can we press? Piemonte's gone from distance. All right. We're going to change it slightly. Got to go off the counter. We've got to stay on the counter, but go to a bit more over the top. Adam Bell's going to come in for Martinez. He's not having a good one there. There, and get him as a roaming playmaker on support there. Just get the ball, whip it in. There we are. In terms of what else we can do, Ben Woodburn's going to come on for Alessio. He hasn't had a good game. Get him as the inside forward. Get Centeno playing as a wing back on attack. And really on this left-hand side, just look for the overlap a little bit more. And hopefully we can get forward here. 68, 69, 70 minutes played, 71 minutes played. We need to go for it at some point. Highlights were going. Now all of a sudden they're not. Attacking, yes. Team instructions. We have to take the game on now. Use the offside track. Get stuck in. Be more expressive. There we go. Come on, lads. Be very fluid in our formation. Get everyone whizzing around. Can we find another one? 78 minutes played. Can we score 3 goals? The comeback was on, and now all of a sudden it's not. Football Manager. So frustrating. $80 minutes played. Time's ticking away. 84, 85, it's game over. Nothing's happened there. Calm down, boys. Don't worry about it. 91st minute. Okay, if we score now, do we believe? No, really, we shouldn't. But you never know. Sayers now. It's good for the goal difference. Goal difference could be so important. Sayers now. Santa Maria's ball was poor. Maybe they're going to go on the break here. D'Amico's running for it down the line. He's going to go with pace. And D'Amico still with D'Amico. Good challenge. I was going to say, if that falls to D'Amico, I am going to scream. Sully's there. Cooked now. It's going to be game over. Just give them they dominated. They have dominated. They deserve to win this game. But at the moment, we had chances. At 4-1, 4-2, we had chances. And we didn't bury him. Then we get a freaking stupid goal where they don't think about it on the game. There we are. Santa Maria, just send through Sayers or Ward. There we go. Give him back to him. There we are. Sayers, get on it. Find Brad. Good ball. Put a ball into the box. Give Ward a goal. Good ball. Ward's going to win the header. There we go. 5-3. Consolation goal. We're not going to score 2 goals in 2 minutes. I highly doubt that. Ward gets a goal. Skip the highlight because who gets highlight from kickoff? It's probably going to just be nothing much. If we win the ball and score, I will believe slightly, but I doubt that. Cook there, D'Amico. We do win at Centeno now. Can he find a pass? Finds Ben Woodburn. Woodburn gets tackled. Sully's going to get on it. They're going to make it 6-3. Piemonte 6-3. Bang. Tough day at the office. There we are. Every time we score, they score too. Skip the highlight. Just get us to the end of the game. Get through this. Frustrating. We lose 6-3. Get him into a pep talk very simply. I'm going to go aggressive. There we go. I'm not happy with that. Leave the match. 2 games to go for everybody on YouTube. We'll see you for the Spurs game in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube, to the Spurs game. Spurs then Chelsea. Both games at Anfield. We have been super strong at home in the league, and we are still top. United, in the last game they played, so have a game in hand, lost 1-0 to Fulham. They also lost the Champions League, so they're out. City are going to play the final of the Champions League. They got them in the final of the FA Cup as well. They lost 1-0 to a Vittino goal. I haven't even looked at this goal, but it's probably going to go down as one of the best ones. Prediction for the game is a 3-1 win. United are throwing away the title. What this does mean is 72 points as both City and United have a game in hand. They can both get 75 if we lose as well. We could all be on 75. The beauty thing is Spurs have also played 35. They'll go to 36 after this game, but they also have a game in hand, right? Same with United, City, and Spurs. They beat us, go to 70, then win the game in hand that they have. That means it could be 4 teams on 75 points going into the final game of the season. Mental. Submit the team. We have qualified for the Champions League now. We got a board of 74 mil. And everybody's happy to stay because we're in the Champions League. One change, after Conky's mistake, we brought in Florian here, just an experienced head for an experienced game. Got to get straight into it though. Come on, boys. Ndindi is a player that I can't help but admiring. He is just like world class. Hunter on the other side. Adam Hunter, no relation to Alex Hunter. Looks okay out there, the other winger. Ramirez is very good. It's Vera that you have to be worried about. Vera's a very good player. I've seen him do plenty of stuff. Your bowling goals is also very decent as well. His kicking's a little bit suspect, but not too bad. Alright, pep talk. We owe Spurs after what happened. Go get revenge. And we are going to go against the trend. And we're going to go to what we usually do against the 4-3-3. And just go and play, show your wingers onto their weaker foots. And really go and congest the middle of the park. And then look to play well when we have the ball at Anfield. Look how big the ground is. Look at that. Oh, everybody standing around looking on. They never walk alone goes out here. It's Liverpool's best chance to win the Premier League in a long time, this one here. And can we do it? Hopefully so. Centeno gets on the ball, but that's going to be straight at the keeper. Usually when a highlight starts like that, it's just going to be going to the keeper, and then it'll start out here. We're pressing high, which is good. Vega gives it into Roscon, and they do get out, but we're still high up the field is what I want. But Ramirez there, over the top with some speed. Still with Ramirez. Still Ramirez in the end. He's been forced wide, and that's good from us. It's good defending. Let's go. A point could be huge. A point could be very huge. It doesn't change too much, but it could be huge in terms of making Spurs not get into this sort of situation. Everyone's playing right now. I think we have to get later scores up. Sayers now on the ball. Can he cut it? Alessio's there on the header. Alessio, bang. Sayers down the line. Gets to the ball. Bang to Alessio. 12 minutes in. Liverpool 1. Spurs 0. This is huge. This keeps the title in our hands. Santa Maria down the line. Found Sayers. Sayers now gets to the ball line. Cuts that one back. Alessio with the flick on header. Brilliant stuff. We've got to get later scores going. That is for sure. There we are. United are playing Leicester. City have got Chelsea. Wow, it's a hard game for City. But they're in good form. And Spurs have us. So, here we go. Let's go, boys. That's exactly right. Come on, boys. Can we do it? Press him up here. Box him in. Still goes in there. Hunter on the ball, the world-class winger. He looks for Maldonado now, not the F1 driver. Or else he'll be crashing everybody. Hunter now on the ball. His ball there. Well done by Graham. He picks it up. Graham's ball down the line. Finds Brad. Brad now. Can he cut it back across the box? Alessio's back post. Alessio has 2 inside 20. And Liverpool 2-0 up. And let's go. Come on. Boom. When we lost against City, it was a little bit of a worry that we might come out and start a bit tentatively against Spurs. Forget that. Forget that for sure. We're playing sensational stuff. We're pressing in, winning the ball, keeping possession. It's great from us. Come on, boys. 2-0 up. Chelsea and Spurs are still drawing. Man United are still drawing to Leicester. We could technically win the title today with the right results. If United and Chelsea City don't win, they do have a game in hand. But if they both lose and we win, well, I don't think we actually can win the title. I keep thinking they're on 37 points. They're not. They're on 36 played. We can't win the title today. Take that back. We can win it on the last day, though, and be in a good position. Brad now on it. Still with Brad. Brad, put it back post. 17! Oh, yes. Santa Maria. We love you, Maria. Santa Maria. 45th minute. And Liverpool are 3-0 up and flying. Brad on the ball. Turns his man. The world-class elite winger. The Englishman. Great ball in. Santa Maria, second man up. Bang. Good goal. 3-0. Dominating the game. Hopefully. Surely. Just maybe. Chelsea are beating City. That's huge for us. I saw it just creep in there. Look, I'm very happy the way things are going. Keep it up, boys. Come on, we're 3-0 up. Keep playing the same way. Let's go and put this game to bed. Get us a 4th. Santa Maria on the ball. Chelsea scored in the 46th minute there to go 1-0 up. Sayers on the ball. Brad, can he get there? He does get there. Brad. Alessio's back post if he wants it. Alessio knocked down. Santa Maria. Oh, it's off the post. It would have probably been the thing. Excellent half. Oh, that's an understatement of the year there, Chest. Check 16. Excellent half. Header. Headed away. Come on, boys. Let's go. Come on. This is huge for us here. Cop end as well. Probably roaring us all home. Come on, lads. Santa Maria. Put the ball in. Lennon. His ball there. Here we go. Hit it from distance. Instead, he goes wide to Alessio. Alessio on this side. Come on. The left winger with a right foot. Really whipping the ball. He lays it back here. Martinez finds Brad. Brad. Crossing opportunity. Alessio's cross is blocked. And there we go. Starting so well in the second half as well. Come on, boys. We're looking down at Man United. Still drawing with Leicester. They missed a penalty. Harry Kane missed a penalty for Leicester. Unbelievable. Man United now go 1-0 up against Leicester. Just pops up here. United keeping themselves in the title hunt, even though they just lost to Fulham. They could be ahead right now and forcing us to make sure we win every game. Florian now, his ball, long. There's no one in particular. We don't want to give Spurs back the ball. They're good on the ball. Come on, boys. Press forward. Let's go. Yeboah now. His kicking is not bad. He finds Vega. Vega's long ball. Come on, got to win that. Florian does. Santa Maria, pick a pass on. His ball looking for Alessio out wide. He does find him. Alessio, can he beat his man and get a good ball? He drills that one front post in the end straight at Yeboah. And the highlight will come again with Yeboah. He'll roll out there to Vega into Roscoe. His ball there in through the middle of the field. In between the lines is good. And Hunter now, his ball over the top finds Duke. Duke the Portuguese. Can he score here? JJ! Oh, I thought he saved it. He's been in great form, so he won't slate JJ. But he probably should have saved that one there. Thought he did save it too when he got a hand to it. Usually does. Duke now gets on it. There we go. JJ gets a hand, but not a good enough hand. And there we are. Oh, a highlight from kickoff. He finds Alessio. Come on. Just let it be for us. Don't give the ball away. Santa Maria. Alessio now. Still with Alessio. Still with Alessio. Alessio. Centrano. Back into Martinez. Trent now. Pick a pass. Finds Brad. Finds Graham on the overlap. Good ball in, Graham. Yeboah. He throws shot to Roscoe. They're playing out so well here, Spurs, as well. Long ball, headed away by Ollie. Santa Maria needs to get up. He doesn't. Can Ollie get up again? He's missed a header. Hunter. Spurs on the break. Ball inside. Vera. Surely. Oh, my God. It's 3-2. Just like that, Spurs have scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, Spurs wanting this title race to go to the final day for themselves as well. Make it 3-2. Very simple. Go and encourage. It's all okay. Don't worry about it. Go out there. 65th minute, I'm thinking the counter. Time ticking away slowly. Come on, boys. Highlight. I'm going to go to the counter after this highlight. JJ finds Ollie. Ollie's ball. What is that? That is poor! Maldonado now. Solia. His ball. We got lag spots here from Windows 10. Just pause. Make sure the lag spots are over. There we go. Martinez gets on it. Centeno. His ball between the lines is good. He finds Alessio. Finds Sayers. Sayers now. Can he beat his man? Instead he looks for Brad. it's a poor ball. Can we get on it? Just keep it. Florian just thumps it, but it falls to Alessio. Put it in. Sayers! Sayers! Come on! Sayers at the front post! 4-2 Liverpool! We always make it difficult for ourselves on Football Manager. But here we go. Florian just thumps the absolute... Florian just thumps that one there. Alessio there. His ball, Sayers. Bang. Pause, yes. Counter, yes. Sit deeper, counter. Much higher tempo if we do win it. More direct. Just exploit the flanks. Spurs are going to have to come for it, so we're going to just hit them on the break and try to win it like that. Martinez is off. The Silva's going to come on. Said the Silva. Oh, that buttermilk was making sure my voice does not die. That's good. There are deep line anchor man, that is for sure, and a roaming playmaker. No. Deep line playmaker on defend. Thanks, mate. And get Santa Maria into the middle here. And just on the break, we're gonna go. Come on, boys. See it out. Come on, boys. I don't care. Let's go do what we need to do. United still winning 1-0. I haven't looked at the results in the other games. Chelsea are beating City 2-0, so Chelsea's probably City are going to have a very tough time to win the league from here. Santa Maria now, he's on it. He finds Sayers. Sayers running at his man. Still Sayers. Sayers from distance. We don't care. That's a good highlight for us. That wastes some time. That's good. There we are. In terms of what we're going to do, we're going to bring on Adam and put him into here as an advanced playmaker on support. And there we go. We're going to go to that and just boost up the midfield numbers. That is for sure. There we go. Another highlight. There we are. We should be home and hose, but we're going to make a time-wasting substitute for Richard Marshall, who's going to come on for Ollie, just so he doesn't get sent off and suspended. There we are. 92. Always happens when you make 3 changes. We should get home. What's the injury to Graham? Head injury, please? Man, we're going to have no one to play centre defensive midfield. Pep talk. There we go. You played very well tonight. I'm happy with the way you played and the result. Obviously, how bad is this injury? Chelsea are down in 9th now. Graham injured and is out for 2 to 3 weeks with concussion. Just give him an injection. We were excellent. Furrow deserved the victory. He was simply flawless today. It's a fundamental part of our game. Get to it. There we go. We got the Chelsea game coming up. I'll let you know what happens in the meantime. At the moment, we're on 78. City United's on 75, but have a game in hand that they have to play midweek. City have to get the 75 as well, play a game in hand. So does Spurs as well. There's a couple of teams that they have to play. Man United, though, have got, if we got transfers schedule, there we are. They have got Crystal Palace, Everton and Palace on the final day. They've got Everton at home is their next game. It could be interesting. It's a great win, that is for sure. That's what the chat is saying. Save the game. For everybody on YouTube, we'll see you in a second for the Chelsea game. The lucky last game. Game 38, and it's going to be all to play for. Welcome back, YouTube. Final chair day of the season. And this is what we're faced with. Man United won their game in hand against City. Against Everton. City won as well, but they're too far back. As you can see on goal difference, we are 1 goal ahead. Right? They have got Palace, who are fighting to stay up. They can technically... I don't know how that says they're not relegated. They should be relegated. 28, 29, 30, 31. Goal difference is way too... Yeah, they're down. Palace are down, right? But we have got Chelsea, who are fighting to get into this top... they can't even make... Chelsea got nothing to play for either. Doesn't matter. All that we're getting on is goal difference is we're 1 goal ahead. Final game of the season. We've got a better goal against ratio. So if we were to win 1-0 and they were to win 2-0, we would go win this on goals scored. Sorry, goals for. We got 98. Look, we weren't meant to be in this position when we started the run. With 6 games ago, United had games in hand and should have won the title. If you go to their schedule and their recent form, look, loss here, loss there, loss against Southampton, lost to Fulham, lost to Spurs, and all of a sudden we come flying home. Our recent form has been quite good. We all know about our recent form. We'll give it a look. It's not too bad. City there, 3-6, obviously was the one that hurt us, which we could have had the title pretty much done. We're not meant to be in this position in our first season as Liverpool boss, but here we are. In terms of the team, Alessio picked up a training injury of a sports hernia. What that does mean is Benny York, back from his torn calf muscle without any match fitness, is going to have to start. Graham, as we know, picked up a concussion, is out for 7 days. If I had concussion for this sort of game we're going to play, means Trent has to come in the fullback, and De Silva is going to go in as an anchor man, as an anchor man here, and just try and hold down that back four and let Santa Maria and Martinez play. Hopefully these three can do the job, and we can go out there and we can beat Chelsea. It is a huge game, and for huge games usually means the suit, but not for a Champions League. Instead, that's only for a Champions League or an FA Cup final. We have to do this. Instead, what we're going to do is do this. We're going to do this. We're going to put this on.
What?
Get to the start. We gotta put it on.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid.
They've got Daniel in goals. Daniel's quite a player. We're gonna put that down a little bit so we can talk over this. Daniel there, the goalkeeper, the Italian, looks quite good. Hasn't got a cap for Italy. They've obviously got Leversa on the right-hand side, the Belgium international. He looks quite good going forward as well. The Lit, do we have to say anything about the Lit, or I affectionately know him as Delight? He is absolutely, and Delight as in, he's delightful. There we are. Surely a win now. Yes, hopefully so. Let me know your predictions in the chat. Let me know on Twitch. Heading, marking, tackling, positioning, determination. Look how good Diego Alonso is, the Argentinian. Hernandez there on the left-hand side has still got his pace and still looks very good for Hernandez. They've got Leon Bailey, the 32-year-old. He's going to captain the side here at Chelsea. They've got Savage here, in here. They've obviously got McLeish, who looks quite good. Hugo Ricardo is a player that I cannot help but admire. He is sensational, the winger. Elliot Badu looks good. Lincoln looks amazing. The players are going to go out there. Let's go. Set the opposition instructions. If they're saying that, they play 4-4-2. Don't. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there. And you'll never walk alone. You'll never alone. As we get through the talk. The Anfield, you never walk alone, rings around Anfield. Walk on. We get into it. It would be nice to let it play out, but we can't. There we go. Pause it. We'll play it if we win the title. It's time. Time again, ladies and gentlemen. We had this moment with HK in the Champions League. Can we win the Premier League on the final day over United? Hopefully we can. Trent on the ball, playing his preferred right-back role, the captain of Liverpool. It'd be nice to see Trent lift the trophy at the end of this game. He gets tackled. It's a good start. It's a positive start from the boys. We know we have to win. We've got to go and find the United result eventually. But a minute in, we got a chance. It's a poor throw, but Martinez gets on it. He finds Santa Maria. Santa Maria played inside. Beniut's there. Beniut, Centeno making an overlapping run. He doesn't ignore him. He goes back to Florian. Florian's ball finds Centeno. The star man from HK. The crossback press. Brad's there. Oh, what has he done? How has he not put it in? I think he's trying to take that on the chest and it's cleared. He should have seen it first time. Ollie with the header. Back to Brad. Whip it back in, son. Come on. Ball back in. Head it away. Can we find another one? Never mind. Okay, pause the game quickly. We need to find the Man United game. Where is it here? United have Palace right here. If everything stays as it is, we win the title. Free kick. Here we go. Brad's ball. Ollie. Flick on. Benny. Oh, straight at the keeper. It's good, boys. Come on. We can do this. Let's go. Making sure we're recording on OBS, that would be absolutely dreadful. 14 minutes played. City are beating Swansea, that's not the result we care about. Palace are 1-0 up! Palace! Crystal Palace are beating United. Betting it now. Can we go make it 1-0 here at Anfield? Centeno beats his man. Whips it in front post. Says it for anybody. It doesn't. Chelsea going to go long. Come on, Florian. Got to win the header. He does. Centeno now. He's ball inside the Martinez. He finds Santa Maria. The stream's gone over 6 hours, by the way. We are going to absolutely love if we can win the title after a 6-hour stream. Instead, the ball finds to El Badu. He finds Lincoln. Lincoln's on the ball. He's got numbers running into the box if he can cross. He does. Header away. It's going to fall to Theo. Hugo Ricardo with a chance. Look, good save. Finish. Oh my God, it's hit JJ and gone in. That is so cruel. Lincoln's ball headed away. Theo finds his way out to Hugo Ricardo. Good save from JJ. Lincoln hits the post, hits JJ trying to make himself big and goes in. We're 1-0 down. As it stands, United are losing as well, which is good enough for us at least as well. United are now drawing at their level. Own goal as well. We need a goal here right now. I'm going to just tell the boys, look. Encourage each other. Go out there. Keep playing the way you are. The result will come. Come on. Just the goal now. Here we go. We need something. Right now it's not happening. 43, 44. Here we go. Highlight. Can we get on the ball? Can we make it 1-1 right on half time? Ollie gets the ball in. JJ now. His own goal has put us behind. His ball out there. Finds Centeno. Centeno. Just play it through the middle. Santa Maria. Knock it inside. Instead, he goes out wide here. He's got not much on. Finds Centeno. Centeno, the world-class left back. Oh, he believes one for dead. He's going on a run. Centeno finds Benny. Good first touch. Cut it. Sayers. No, yes, it's in. I thought the keeper saved it. 1-1. Liverpool 1. Chelsea 1. We go back to top. Palace are holding Man United. And we are going back to 1-1. Final day drama. Centeno, we actually said, oh no, because I thought the keeper saved it. He's done superbly well. Great touch on Benny back from his torn cuff. Lays that one across. Sayers has done his best to miss, but the Italian keeper really should have done better. And I tell you what, 1-1 here. All level there. I have to look at we'll look at the analysis in a second, just so I know how the stats are. Wow, what a goal! Wow, yeah, exactly, eh? What a goal! Get to the pep talk. We're dominating this game. We've got to stay on the same system though. Oh, keep playing the way you are and the result will come. The lads know exactly. Keep them calm. Come on, boys. We're 45 minutes away from the title. Let's go. McLeish on it. The right. His ball inside. If we know it's delete, don't let me know in the comments. He finds Ollie. Ollie, Santa Maria. Can we go score from kickoff? Never mind. I'm looking at this result intently right now. We need a match what Man United do. Oh, a bit of Karras coming out. Don't remind me of that boy Karras in the Champions League final. Benny Ott's probably not going to make this full game, but who cares? Trent on the ball now. Trent now. His ball down the line. Martinez. His ball finds Brad. Good first touch. It's a decent first touch, but it took him back into trouble. You needed to take that forward, son. Theo now on it. Brad, press him. The ball to McLeish. They're playing out well here, Chelsea. Here we go. Ricardo there. His ball. Can we find it? El Badoui. His ball inside. He finds Sergi, which is Savage. Florian just pumps it long. Sayers making the run into the challenge. Sayers! Oh, straight at the keeper. Sayers! Got to score! United still being held by Palace. Another highlight here. We're dominating this game. Here we go. Martinez now. Can he pick a pass? He goes back here to Da Silva. He finds Martinez. Martinez finds Liahan. Can he whip it a good ball? The ball drew. Sayers on the ball. Oh my God. Sayers has missed another one. That might be harsh, but he's missed two big one-on-ones. He's coming off. We need a win. Wood, he has scored, and basically every game coming off the bench is coming on. In terms of the game happening right now, not much is happening. We need to get a goal. We're going to take Benny on. Ben Woodburn in his final game for the club as he's coming off. Leaving on a free at the end of his contract. He's going to go on as an inside forward. Come on, boys. A goal's coming. Here we go. United still 1-1. We got to get a goal. We got to be the team to take the initiative. It's not happening. Pause right now. Pause, I said. Hugo Ricardo just got injured. That was actually good for us. Trent's picked up a knock, but who cares, Trent? It's a damage chill. You can play. Get creative, lads. A late goal at United. Oh, United scored. We need a goal. We are dominating this game. Sayers has missed two big one-on-one chances. Centeno and Trent, you're going to have to get forward. Wing-backs on attack. There we are. Woodburn, Lynn. Santa Marina is going to come into here, actually. We're going to get Martinez off. Gary Davis is going to come on. Undo. With hope in your heart, and you never walk alone. Go to attacking. Go to look to exploit both flanks. Go more direct. Pass the ball into space. Go a lot higher. Use the offside trap. There we go. Get stuck in as well. Come on, boys. See what happens. Okay. Confirm the changes. United scored late. We need a Palace goal or we need a score to win the title. We have dominated the game. If we go to analysis right now, look at the game. Which, fucking Jesus, how we not won this game. We're getting FM'd. Confirm the changes. Play. 88. We've probably already done it. Come on, boys. 89. 5 minutes at a time. We need a late goal here. 92. It's ticking away. Push forward, boys. Palace late goal, win us the title. 94. There's still time, is there? 30 seconds. We need to go down the other end. The ball there falls to De Silva. His ball out to let Brad. Brad needs to go on the run. Needs to be a good cross from Brad. Brad's ball. Was it a corner? It's a goal kick. I reckon we lost the title on the final day. Was there a late goal? Was there a late goal? Says second. Don't do this to me. Look at the freaking stats. Dominated the game. 55% possession. Sayers is not finished on the big occasion. Have Palace scored late doors, or we've lost the title in the most cruelest way possible. And on the final day, Chelsea have got lucky. They scored an own goal. They've parked the bus, and United do the double. We can look proudly. The players look dejected. We've done ever so much again in the business to win. Despite today's result, the players can look back and be proud of the performance. I think it was really unfair. They gave everything today, and it just wasn't meant to be. It's easy to point the fingers at players, but no, fucking Chelsea was shit. We may not have our name, but I still feel like we're the best side in the competition. It may be early. It's a bit early to think about next season. It was most of the players were already on vacation. We were hardly a performance to cheer our fans. Let's put it that way. It's just, yeah, he was best player on the pitch. He deserves to win it. We get 49 mil, which is good for our finances, but we're still going to be, balance is still going to be poor. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. For everybody on YouTube, we have lost the title on the final day. It would have been nice to win it in our first season, but we weren't meant to, but we nearly did. For everybody on Twitch, that's going to end the stream as well. We're going to end the videos both at the same time. For everybody on Twitch, if you want to watch this run back, it's on YouTube. There we are. For everybody on YouTube, when you watch this back, follow us on Twitch. We do more of these live streams as well. We might actually live stream the transfer window later on tonight. Depends how we're feeling. I have work 7 AM tomorrow morning, so maybe not. Yeah, FM'd in the final game of the season, where a win would have done. United beats Palace, which they should have done. We don't beat Chelsea, and we go home without the trophy. We should not have been in that position to even be there because United faltered, but when we were in that position, we definitely should have won. We got FM'd. We have lost the final game of the season. We have drawn the final game of the season and lost the title. For everybody on YouTube, that's the end of episode 7. Stay tuned for episode 8. It'll be out at some point in the near future. For everybody on the stream, we tried our best. Wasn't meant to be. We go again next season. In the great words, we let it slip. Feels a bit like 2013-14 all over again. Have a good one, guys.